it's not something that's like super psychic. I'm not going to call it an alien, but what I will say is that I believe in the concept of the Lord of Hosts. And there's a word for it. It's called Tizbalot. And a Tizbalot is like a soul controller. And black people in rap earlier on had mentioned concepts, especially Pharoah Monch, now I mean, and Bahamadia, mentioned concepts that deal with the soul controllers. Like there are soul controllers. So those images must have been something, because when I got back home, it wanted to make an impression towards me. And there was a woman who looked like the last photo of the woman, or the photo of the single female version of whatever that is, when the laugh had chimed in. And it had basically did that, like it was outside my house. It was outside where I parked, and it was just there. So it obviously wants me to report it so that people can see that I'm not actually lying, and that there is some type of entity that is a soul controller who knows what I was talking about. Now, I'm not saying that the images to the entities are evil, and I'm not saying that I am righteous or moral over those entities. What I will say is that because of the generation I grew up in, and the impression that was an imposing ideal, like it was superimposed, it was like a dark cloud superimposed on my actual identity. I ran up and being, how kids were, looking to experience things, looking to find confidence, looking to find their identity. Now, I mean, and I'm trying to say it to you as intelligent as possible, not because I'm trying to save my life, but I'm saying it to you so that the development can progress, so that individuals who are more in power would find out about the matter, and they could use it to our advantage as minorities, so that children could be saved, for the raising of children correctly, space exploration, and for the preservation of life. So those are my three pillars that I've been using that have kind of like gave me some type of foundation. I feel as though those three pillars are the very conflict for how the Bible was written. I feel as though those three pillars are the very truth to how the Quran is written. And, this is my attempt to give back, because I survived for so long, and I should have been dead already.